What's up, guys? It's Christian here, and today I have a video for you guys called 6 Secrets of Charismatic People. So we all know people who, when we see them, they're just vibrant and everybody just is drawn to them and everybody loves talking to them and engaging with them. They love engaging with people. You love engaging with them. They are amazing, right? And when you're charismatic, a lot of opportunities can open up for you. Okay, like I'll even say, like, I'm preparing a video called like my 10 tips for college students. And one of the things that I'm gonna say in this video, like the first tip that I'm gonna give is to have your social skills on point, because it's honestly, like, hard to see, like, there are people in college who have poor social skills and it hurts their opportunities. And where, like, I've got great social skills and I've been able to make a lot of friends, I've been able to build great relationships, and I want others to have that ability too. So today I'm here to share my 6 secrets of charismatic people. Number 1, there is no one else they would rather be than themselves. All right, social media can kind of screw this up for us here, in which we think that, this person's better than us for this reason, that person's better than us for that reason, and so on and so forth. And we forget what value we have internally. And so, to be honest with you guys, like, there is no better person for you to be than yourself. Let that be known. And if no one tells you this, let me tell you, you are amazing. Okay? Don't ever forget that. Right? We could travel all across the world and we're not going to find another you, right? And that's facts. So I also wrote here that you can look to others for emulation, but use it to help you become the best version of yourself, not somebody else. Right? Like, I'll admit, I've, in watching, videos on YouTube and learning about charisma, I've watched, different people, celebrities, athletes, and how, they interact with people and what makes them so magnetic. But I've always remembered that I'm not them, I'm me. So I have to use what I see in them to, help myself become better in my social interactions, but not to, like, completely, like, think, you know what I'm saying, right? That I am me, I'm myself, right? And whatever I see is to emulate somebody and emulate a quality that they have in order to help me become better. Because we never want to, like, wish to become somebody else, all right? There's no, you are you for a reason, okay? We could travel all across the world and we're not going to find another you. And you need to embrace that and know that you're amazing, and use what you see and what you learn and everything to, become the best version of you. And last thing I'll say is, if on this point is, if you don't have this type of confidence yet, that there's no one else in the world that you would rather be than yourself, build it, invest in yourself, and you'll have that confidence. So I encourage you guys to continue to invest in yourself in all areas of life, and you'll see this confidence naturally build up. Of course, if you guys have any questions in investing in yourselves to become the best version of yourselves, my DMs are always open, and I'll put my Instagram in the description. Number 2, they don't take themselves too seriously. So I want you guys to imagine something for a second. You're walking in Times Square. It's beautiful. You see all these screens, you're walking amongst all these people. It's vibrant. There's so much energy. It's great. You're having a great time. And then all of a sudden you trip and you fall. How are you going to feel in that situation? Because a lot of people, what they would naturally, what they would do in this situation is feel embarrassed, like, and feel awkward that all these people just saw them take a trip to the ground. And so what I need you guys to do, like, next time you're in an embarrassing situation, is laugh. Because truth is, it's funny. And honestly, guys, if you laugh at yourself, that makes you so much more magnetic, and so much more charismatic rather than the person who gets embarrassed at themselves when they do something stupid like this, right? Laugh at yourself, guys. Laugh at yourself. It's great. You will be funnier and you will draw more people to you. Don't take yourself too seriously, because people who do suffer when it comes to charisma and social skills and everything. And bear with me a moment, I'm thirsty. Number 3, their opinion of themselves matters more to them than other people's opinions of them, okay? Guys, if y'all have other people's opinions of you over yourselves, stop that. Effective immediately. This is your life, not anybody else's, okay? And honestly, think about, like, even with the whole Times Square thing, like, these people are gonna forget that even happened in like 10 minutes, literally. So for you to like sit here and dwell on their, like, what they thought, like, honestly, like, people would do that. People would get home and think about what their trip at Times Square. These people are gonna forget. So you need to stop worrying about it. So yeah, people's opinions don't matter more than yourselves. If you're not happy with yourself, but you think you've pleased other people, newsflash, you haven't pleased other people. You will never satisfy everybody. Okay? I'll never forget reading in Kobe Bryant's book, Mamba Mentality, where he talked about how when he first came into the league with these media interviews, he was like, my mindset was always image, image, image. But eventually I realized something. No matter what I say or do, people will either like it or they will dislike it. And if they're going to like you or dislike you, let it be for who you truly are, not for some facade that you're trying to, display for the sake of pleasing people, right? People are always going to like you or dislike you, no matter what. And if you're not satisfied if you don't have a good opinion of yourself, build yourself and figure out who you truly are and be who you truly are, regardless of what anybody else says or thinks. Because if you do this, that is when you will be the most happiest. That is when you will become the most fulfilled, is when you live for you and not others. Okay? Got it? Yeah? Because this is going to like literally change your life. This is a difference between you being not where you want to be socially and in life in general, and you being where you want to be, is loving yourself to the point where, right, point number 1, loving yourself to the point where there's nobody else in the world that you would rather be, and having a good, like, having the best, loving yourself, having the best opinion of yourself, and anybody else's opinion is below yours, right? Your opinion of yourself, and then everybody else, right? Let's go to number 4. Number 4, they don't hate, okay? Hate comes from insecurity, okay? Charismatic people don't hate. If they see somebody, and honestly, like, most hate, as I said, comes from insecurity. So who do you hate? People who are better than you. What's up, guys? It's Christian here. So this is me way in the future. And where am I? Why am I recording way into the future? Let me tell you. So that video that I was just recording, I stopped recording it at, like, I cut it to where, like, I wasn't like interrupted or whatever. But I stopped recording because my dog barked, and then on top of that, it started raining. And so I'm like, okay, I just gotta record the video, and I just gotta stop the video and get back to it later. But then I decided that I wouldn't, record videos until a while later, because at the time, I was, finishing up finals week for summer school, which I took on Embry-Riddle Worldwide. And so now, after that, had a little vacation, and then now I'm here, moved in Prescott, Arizona, where as I'll be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, which is right here in Prescott, Arizona. So going back to the video to finish point 5 off, hate comes from low-level people. Okay, there, I said it. So stop hating if you already hate, and if you're on the receiving end of hate, don't pay too much mind to it. All right. Instead, realize this: there are people in your life more than likely who want the best for you, and they're giving you constructive criticism because they have love for you. Okay, so recognize the difference between the two, because there is a difference. All right, and now that leads us to the final point, number 6. They have love in their heart. Okay, people show love to me because I show love to them. All right, and on top of that, I really do see the good in people. Okay, when I see a person, I am interested in that person. I'm excited to get to peel the different layers of their personality. And that shows in the way that I act towards people. And so when people come across a person like me, they reciprocate it. Maybe they have a natural shell that they usually operate from in social situations. They peel that off and, are able to connect with me on a deep level. Because I have love in their heart, because I'm excited to get to know that person, and I have positive thoughts towards that person without even meeting them. Okay, so come into social situations with a positive mindset and excited to meet different people and see what you can learn and who you can get to know, right? This will totally transform your social life by having love in your heart and love for the people that you meet. And I'll say this and I'll end with this. If you are magnetically drawn to a person, think of a person that you can't help but stop thinking about, you can't help but be drawn to them when you're in a conversation. When you're in a conversation with them, you hope that it doesn't end, you don't want it to end. That person probably has love in their heart. All right, so this is your sign that when you're in social interactions, have them with love. Talk to people with love. Think about people with love, okay? Because love is what makes you magnetic. Love y'all. Take care.